back with Genevieve Wood, senior contributor to the Daily Signal. She just returned from a couple days trip in McAllen, Texas, which sees the largest influx of immigrants coming across the border into the United States. And we're grateful that she joins us today to talk about her experiences.
Too.
So you work on this issue pretty closely, and you speak to a lot of people with a lot of different perspectives on immigration. What did you see when you were at the border?
Well, Jackie, we really wanted to see firsthand kind of what was going on, and I'll tell you, it was an interesting trip and it was a difficult trip because we spent time going through one of the facilities that right now is housing over 800 of the illegal immigrants who've come across. Many of them are children, the unaccompanied minors we've heard about, but 45 to 50% of them are families that have actually come across. It was, I'll be honest, it was hard to make eye contact with a lot of these folks because, these are people that, they look like our families. I saw a lot of my people that look like my nephews standing in there. But the reality is they're not in a good place right now. And I think it needs to be made clear to them that not only after you make this long track is that dangerous, but once you get here, you're not in a good place. I think the Border Patrol, the Department of Public Safety in Texas are doing a phenomenal job in terms of how they've been overwhelmed and being able to house these folks, but they're in facilities that were not made to house people.
And you also spoke to a lot of people in law enforcement and Border Patrol too. What did you learn from their accounts of what's going on?
Yeah, well, to a person, Jackie, they all said, look, number one, we've got to have more law enforcement because not only are we dealing with the influx of the people coming from Central America, a lot of this is being driven by the drug cartel and crime, and so those people are taking advantage of this situation and getting in at other points. But to a person, they said to me, the only way to stop this, it's really two prongs. We have to increase our law enforcement, which they're doing in Texas with this surge. But number two, and equally important, we have to send people home. If these people come in, families, children, and the like, and we keep them here and we allow them to stay, whether it's a year, whether it's forever, people are going to keep coming. And they said the only way it will work is if we put these people on planes, we send them back to their country of origin. And they also said it will be the very best thing for most of them because the reality is they're not going to be legal here. And a lot of them, it's not going to be a good situation for them.
For more on this story, visit dailysignal.com.